after that business with the turmoil. It's good to get back to small crimes and petty thieves. Oh, Captain. It's good to see you again, under much calmer circumstances. You wouldn't be here about the job, would you? Might not be worth your time, considering your rank.
Part-time security officer. The position's very flexible. You can basically work whenever you're available. No pressure. We've had some gaps in the schedule lately. Macy's out on maternity leave, Jose's on loan to Sidonia. When it rains, it pours type of situation. So really, we just need someone to fill the void. Interested?
All right, Captain. Just keep in mind this isn't going to involve your usual level of excitement. No mind-altering terramorphs and explosions in the spaceport. Just simple, good old-fashioned police work. Your first assignment couldn't be easier. Go to Mast and check in with Agent Plato at Aegis. There was a package left at a dead drop, and they need UC security to handle it. He'll fill you in on the details.
You know, MAST, the Military, Administrative, and Scientific Triumvirate. Giant building in the center of the city? Headquarters of the entire United Colonies? I really should have given you a more thorough interview.
Aegis? They're basically UC intelligence. They help identify threats to New Atlantis before they become problems. While we're separate departments, there are times we need to rely on each other, so it's important to keep a good working relationship. We do Agent Plato this favor, and maybe he'll toss us some intel when an investigation stalled. Tit for tat. You know how it works. Well, just because you're bringing it here doesn't mean that's where it'll end up. As for why, you can ask Aegis. As far as I'm concerned, it's none of my business. The whole department is in the process of recovering, myself included. If I'm being honest, I still have nightmares of my team turning on one another. Things can be replaced and wounds can be healed, but building back that trust in each other is going to take time. Luckily, we've built a good culture here, and we hired some new recruits who were inspired by what you did. I've got faith we'll survive this. See you later.
Oh yeah, that's UC Security. They're busier than normal these days, it seems. Yes?
secure. The fewer people there are thinking about Aegis on a daily basis, the easier my job is. We're the intelligence arm of the United Colonies. Think of it this way. UC Security responds to threats. It's Aegis's job to anticipate and prevent them. They've got you doing grunt work, Captain. Hardly the reward I'd expect for saving the city from a terramorph attack. Admirable. I bet qualities like that are precisely why you've moved so quickly up the ranks. But I'm sure stopping a terramorph invasion didn't hurt your case. In any case, let me fill you in. We have a dead drop that we think has been compromised. So I'd like someone from UC Security to handle the pickup instead. Take the package back to Sergeant Yumi and he'll check it in as evidence before it gets routed back to Aegis. Well, I told the sergeant that anyone hired for this job should get my stamp of approval first. Nothing personal. It's just this sort of work isn't part of your normal detail. Of course, you're the last person I expected to be walking into my office, Captain. Suffice it to say, you're qualified. We think non-UC affiliated groups have their eye on it, and are using it to identify field agents. Normally, we just burn the location, but we didn't get this intel until after the drop. So we're going to need non-Aegis personnel to do the pickup to cover our tracks. Take the Nat to the spaceport. There should be a Galbank ATM right next to the station. The package is taped under one of the benches. Grab it and deliver it to Sergeant Yumi and the job's done. Just the usual reports from agents in the field on persons of interest. Right now, the information isn't as important as who we're tracking. Good luck with the mission.
How's the investigation going? Still have questions? Go ahead and ask. Good work, Captain. Suffice to say, you were overqualified for this job, but given our staffing problems, I'm still glad you showed up. That being said, my luck seems to be turning around. We've gotten a lot of new personnel as of late, not just you. Who knew all I had to do was put up a sign? As am I. And the best part is, since you're all part-timers, there's no paperwork. Anyway, here's your payment. And if I have any more work for you, I'll let you know.
We used to wonder if life was unique to our world. Not only is it not, but it seems to take every opportunity to emerge.
Surely there's something you can do. I thought help would never come, but here you are. We were out on patrol when corrosive vapor started to spew out of cracks in the ground. We all got out of there as fast as we could. All of us except one. She must have gotten hurt in all of the chaos. We need you to bring her back. Can you do this for us? Oh, that's great. Thank you.
Right. Back to it.
Excuse me? Yes? Yes? What?
Sorry to put all of this on your shoulders.
I'd stay out here forever if they'd let me. Field work's good for the soul.
I'm so glad you're taking care of this. It's a scouting mission. The United Colony sent us here to determine whether this planet is capable of supporting human life. I'd be over the moon if our findings led to the founding of a new settlement. What a legacy to leave behind. You're kind to offer, thank you. There are always some chores that need to be taken care of. Our mission board should have all the information you need to get started. If you'll excuse me.
You know, I appreciate data collection. It's safe, it's smart, it's valuable. I would have scanned that too.
Hey, you! Here, let me see that. Ah, much better. Thanks. Let's stick together. I'll follow your lead. Being out in the field sure beats working on my thesis paper. We are in your debt.
Thank you so much for taking care of our friend. Here, this is for you. I only wish I had more to give. Safe travels, friend.
We're so lucky you found us.
Irvin would have loved to work on a planet with this kind of life. Just look at that. Fascinating how life solves the same needs in common, yet entirely different ways. What if we leave a few things here and make a second trip?